Well, thank you very much and welcome once again to the Jason Coleman Show. We've reached show number 21 today here from our living room as we've been broadcasting every Sunday afternoon since March, bringing you a little piano concert here from home. Hope you're doing well this week, and we're excited to have you back here for another week. I'm here with my audience of two, as always, Natalie and Avery. How are y'all doing back there? We're just doing fine. What a...
Dad, I'm doing fine.
I'm so glad, Avery.
I'm so glad.
Oh, I'm so glad. And we are so glad.
Fine, Dad.
Avery's fine. We hope that you're fine as well.
Mommy is great.
And Mommy is great. Boy, we have
Daddy
a...
is great.
Daddy's great. We have an enthusiastic crowd today for
Dad,
you.
I'm fine.
I am so glad. All right, Avery, we have a show to get to, so let's keep going here. Today, well, I should say every week, you know, I enjoy bringing you the piano style of my grandfather, Floyd Cramer, piano legend, and he was just a granddad, of course, to me and my family, but he had this distinct way of playing that I like to sort of weave into all the different styles and songs that I play. But today, we're not just going to share for you his piano style, but we're going to actually play a concert of all Floyd Cramer originals. So he wrote several songs throughout his career, a few that he had big hits on, and a few that weren't as big on the charts, but are still really special and fun to play. So we're going to hit a little bit of everything for you here today for our Jason Coleman Show number 21. So the song I played for you just now was On the Rebound. It was a follow-up in 1961 to the song he had recorded the previous year that really went on to become his biggest solo hit and still to this day the biggest instrumental song ever recorded in Nashville. It's a song he wrote of true Floyd Cramer original called Last Date. Thank you. Avery and Natalie are, I don't know what's happening back there, but they're having a good time. Boy, we got a wild one. Wild audience today. Wild audience. So that was, of course, Last Date, my Grandad Floyd Cramer's biggest hit, a song that he wrote in 1960. And that went on really to sort of define what became known as the Floyd Cramer slip note piano style. It was that little, he called it like a mistake and then an immediate correction. So, you know, the melody actually would just be. But he added that little something extra that made it sound like this. And you know, you could hear any song that Grandad played and you knew that it was a Floyd Cramer song because of that way that he played. And Last Date is the song that really just cemented that, not just as the Floyd Cramer piano sound, but really the sound of piano in country music. So before the slip note came along, though, Grandad was more of a honky-tonk boogie woogie player. And so I'm going to play for you now one of the first songs he wrote and recorded. And this is an old boogie woogie tune, one of Avery's favorites. Avery has a lot of Floyd Cramer favorites, but this is one of his favorites called Flip, Flop, and Bop. Here we go. All right, hope you all enjoyed that as much as Avery did. You may see the whole camera shaking because Avery is rocking back here with Flip, Flop, and Bop by my granddad, his great-granddad, Floyd Cramer. So on the rebound, Last Date, Flip, Flop, and Bop were Granddad's three biggest solo hits. But we're going to take a little deeper dive now into some other ones that you may or may not know. If you're a Floyd Cramer fan out there, you're probably familiar with these. But if not, it'll be something new. But these are all Floyd Cramer originals that I'm playing for you today. This next one here is one that he wrote, I think it was released in 1961, so right around the same time as Last Date and On the Rebound. It's one that he called Your Last Goodbye. Thanks. That's a song that tune sort of matches the title. It sounds like a last goodbye, doesn't it? All right, if you're just joining, welcome once again to the Jason Coleman Show, episode number 21. We started back in March and we are still rolling here every Sunday with a new piano concert for you here from our living room. I'm playing for you today a concert of Floyd Cramer originals. These are the songs that my granddad Floyd Cramer has written throughout his career. You know, he passed away when I was just 12 years old, but we were very close up until then. I played piano with him. And more than that, just spent all kinds of time with him and my entire family, you know, when I was a kid. And so I have so many special memories of growing up hearing him play and watching him play. And it's really just been a privilege since he's passed away back in 1997 and all these years since to get to do my part to keep his enormous legacy alive. And it's a tall task, and no one can ever replace Floyd Cramer, but it's fun for me to get to at least do my part to keep that music alive. And I thank you all for making it fun for me to get to do that here as well. Let's see what's next here. We're continuing our deep dive into some originals. This is one released also in 1961. All these are right around this early 60s time frame, I think, that I sort of came across again recently. And it's one that, again, the title matches the song very well because it's one you will find out is called Hang On. So let's all hang on together. Hang on. Hey, and I should have mentioned too, earlier this week I shared a video of Grandad playing that with the whole A-Team back on the Jimmy Dean Show. So if you didn't catch that, make sure to look back on my page and you'll see. It's really cool to see Grandad right there in action with all the greatest musicians in Nashville during that time back on the Jimmy Dean Show. Next up here, another one from around the same time. This is 1963, and this sounds like the 60s to me. This is one that Grandad wrote, a Floyd Cramer original called All Keyed Up. Gotta have a good drum break in these songs. it, Avery. He's got it. Here we go. All keyed up, a Floyd Cramer original, and that's how we sort of feel today. I'm all keyed up. Avery seems like he's pretty keyed up. He is definitely all keyed up today.
His favorites.
Oh, definitely. We hear a lot of vintage Floyd Cramer here at our house. That drums and that drums. Avery's playing the drums big time back here. So, next on our list here, another Floyd Cramer original. This has to be one of the earliest songs that he wrote. This was back in the early 50s, because this is the one actually that when my grandma Mary moved to the little town of Huddick, Arkansas, which is where Grandad had grown up. This is right after she graduated high school. She and her family moved there and had not met my granddad yet, but he dropped off a record at her house for her to hear before they even met. And the story goes that it was this next song. And the story continues, I believe, that somehow in the course of things, she actually sat on it and broke the record, I believe, too, at some point. So maybe didn't have the best start, but I'd say that fairy tale ended up all right because they were together for their entire lives. And this song is still a fun one to get to play and a fun one to remember. And she claims that it was not herself that he had written it about because it's called Fancy Pants. So I don't know whose pants they are, but we're about to play some Fancy Pants for you. A Floyd Cramer original. Let's see. There it is. Fancy Pants by Floyd Cramer. It's a deceptively tricky little song. I made my way through it all right there. So there you go. A few Floyd Cramer originals for you. Hey, by the way, if you like what you hear, I've recorded a lot of these songs on my albums through the years. I've released a whole bunch of albums, most of them in my grandfather's piano style. Really, a lot of them are actually on my Live at Langdale, the Legacy of Floyd Cramer album. This actually is a 2 CD set. It's a full concert recording. It's the concert that under ordinary times I would be out there on the road performing, and have done that for really more than 10 years now. So it's a great way to sort of take home the whole Floyd Cramer sort of experience there. But I've got another one called Legacy. Got a lot of his songs in there, songs he was known for, like Last Date, On the Rebound, Flip Flop and Bop are all on here. Or, of course, I just released my brand new Simply Piano CD. Doesn't have any of the Floyd Cramer songs I'm playing right now, but it's got a lot of that are in his kind of style, and it's brand new, just in the past month or so. So all those are on my website. You can find the link there, and that's one way you can support what we're doing here on Sundays. You also can become a supporter here on Facebook. Click that Support Now button, and you can join our piano family there and get a few perks along the way and help us to keep the music playing. You also can, if you like what you hear, we got the virtual tip jar going like every other live performer out there too, and love for you to take a look and leave a thank you if you're up for that too. But we just really enjoy having you here in our homes week after week to share with you some fun times and some encouragement in the midst of all that we are still going through, even, gosh, this many months later. So we got a few more here. So we've done a concert of all Floyd Cramer originals so far, but I thought I might take one little left turn toward a different something here. So people ask sometimes if I myself am a songwriter, and the answer is no. The answer is no, except for one song. And so if you don't mind, in this concert of Floyd Cramer originals, I might play for you a Jason Coleman original. So this is a song, and I really do, I'm not really a songwriter at all. Like, it's just not really a gift that I would say I have. I like playing music, but I'm just not great at like coming up with songs from scratch and writing them. But back when Natalie and I were married in 2009, I thought if there's ever a time that a guy should write a song, it should be for his bride on their wedding day. And so I did that. I wrote this song and surprised her at our wedding and sang it and played it. So if you all don't mind, if she didn't mind, she's back here. She loves.
What if I told you not to do it?
I guess I wouldn't do it. Yeah, I guess I wouldn't do it, but.
I don't know.
Okay, well, thanks. So, not a Floyd Cramer original, but it's a Jason Coleman original, and let me get this right here. Sorry, it's a lot to finagle around here, but we're doing our best. So, this is a Jason Coleman original song that I wrote for Natalie on our wedding day, and if you don't mind, I'll share it with you now. This is called Natalie's Song. When our paths crossed at the start, I didn't know what was in store. I had a feeling in my heart I'd never felt before. With some help from God above, you and I, we fell in love. We soon discovered it was true. It wasn't long before we knew that all you want is me, and all I need is you. Avery's back there cheesing. When my eyes are blind, I look at you and I'm reminded of how sweet it is. When my way's unclear, I just need you to be near to me. all you want is me, and all I need is you. When we're far apart, I still feel your heart next to mine. When you're by my side, there's no mountain you and I can't climb. And now the rest of life awaits, from our first kiss to our last date. Each day will bring a love that's new. So as we smile and say I do, all you want is me, and all I need is you. There you go. Mwah.
Very sweet.
Oh, well, thank you. So a concert of Floyd Cramer originals and one and the only Jason Coleman original. So there you go. Well, folks, let me turn this away here. You know, we've reached close to the end of our time together, but if you know anything, the concert's not over until we have one more very special guest. So would you please make welcome the one and only Mr. Who? What's your name?
My name is Avery Cramer Coleman.
Avery Cramer Coleman. Avery, you have been having a blast back there.
It's been a tough one to be quiet because these are all his favorites.
That's
And
true.
He wants to sing and dance and run and drum.
Yep. Avery loves his great-granddad's music, and so we have a good time around the house playing. So today, just like last week, we have a little duet. In fact, maybe a couple of duets planned for you here, because Avery... Hey, bud. Hey, let's sit and talk to everybody for just a minute. Let's sit and talk, put our hands in our lap. We have to know when to talk and when to play. Let's talk. Say hi. Say, how's everybody doing? Avery, look at the camera. Say, how's everybody doing?
How's the boy doing?
Look at the camera. Say it loud.
How's the boy doing?
Yeah, we're doing great. So Avery and I are going to play for you a couple of Floyd Cramer songs together. Avery, you ready? What's first? You want to do it? What notes? What notes for On the Rebound? You ready? We're going to play for you first.
Okay, on the river was the A, and the G, and the F, and this.
Okay, all those notes. Ready? Are you ready? We're going to play On the Rebound, just like Granddad. Ready? All right, get your fingers ready. A and E. All right, it's A and E. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Yep, here we go. Ready? Get ready. Here we go. Go. A. Ready? That was great. Oh, thanks for All right, Avery, you got one more song in you? I think any Floyd Cramer Originals concert would not be complete without a Daddy and Avery version of Last Date. Say it loud.
Last Date.
Last Date. Ready? Here we go. Now, we'll just play it, the two of us. Ready? You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. Now, we'll do the two of us right now. Ready? What notes? C, E, G?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Sit up here. C, E, G. Put that low. Put here. Wow, that was a very strong performance of Last Date for you all. Avery, come here. You want to take a big bow? Mommy want to come join? Tell everybody bye-bye. What a great day it's been.
Good job, Avery.
Avery, good job. Do you love your granddad's music? Yeah, we love some Floyd Cramer around here, don't we? Granddad wrote some good songs, some great songs, and probably none better than Last Date. And we love getting to play them and listen to them. Thank you all, as always, for joining us again for the Jason Coleman Show. We'll be back again next Sunday with even more music. Avery, can tell everybody see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Well, he's done. We love you all so much, and we thank you for watching. As always, make sure to like and share the video, and hope you've enjoyed our day of Floyd Cramer Originals. We love you, and I guess we got to go get our kid now. All right. He's running amok.
Bye.
See y'all next time.